What's up, guys? It's Hardcore Crypto here. In this video, we shall be taking a good look at Bitcoin. Good morning to each and every one of us. And as we can see, Bitcoin is still at the correction phase after the massive rally we had a few days ago, or should I say, roughly 2 days ago. So, with the look of things, we could see it clearly right here that we are still finding a very good support level. We are still finding a common ground where we could use that as support. Now, regardless of this, we still have the geopolitical tension still brewing. The escalation is still brewing, so we don't know if we are going to get an escalation before middle of the month or a de-escalation before the middle of the month. So all these factors are definitely huge contributor, huge factors that will determine how the market is actually going to move in this month, which is the month of March. So with the look of things right here, I don't actually see the fact that the market is most likely going to be pulling back into the 67,500 level. I am seeing us probably worst case scenario we find support around here at 69,200. Based on the way this chart right here is from my previous video, I made it known to us that we are most likely going to find support with this trend line right here. I made it known to us that this trend line is that going to be where we'll be finding our first major support, and you could see that is basically what happened. I made it known so that if I'm not going to be finding support around between this level at 71,750 all the way down to 70,900, then we should consider this trend line right here as where we are supposed to be finding our next major support. And if I should take all of this from here, you could see clearly that yep, the market is actually doing very well. Bitcoin might actually still pull back, yes, fine. We could still get a move like this. We break out. As we've broken out, we find support around here and then we rally. This is most likely going to be the case for me, given the fact that we have a major resistance around this level right here. You could see we got a major resistance here, and with the look of things right here from the 4 hours time frame, sorry about that noise, I'm at my workplace. So without if this is not going to hold very well for Bitcoin, if we're not going to see a move, and beside the past few months, the weekends have always been when the markets are strong the most. The markets always pump, or there's a huge volatility playing out over the weekend. So with the look of things right here, I would say this is definitely what we should be expecting. Is either we find support around here at $70,000. Once we're able to find support around here, then maybe we can rally, just like what I said here, the possible scenario to play out. Worst case scenario is if we end up not finding support around here, then we're most likely going to be jumping into this level at 67,600 level. So with the look of things, this is definitely what we should be expecting from the market anytime soon. So you could see it's already in going red, but there is still hope. We could still drop down how many percent. We could still drop down, if not 1%, we could drop down roughly 4.5%. So this is definitely what we should be expecting from Bitcoin. Now, what is actually scaring people is the fact that, okay, what if this is just a way for Bitcoin to grab liquidity from the upside, trap a lot of longs, and keep on heading towards the downside? Is that a possibility? Yes, that is obviously a possibility. But if you look at the chart for a very wider perspective, you will see that for roughly 5 months, Bitcoin has been down, massively down, for roughly 5 good months. And if you even look past, if you look at the past, you will see that, okay, in the past, if we end up getting probably 3 months, you can see right here, in the month of in the year of 2021, in the year 2021, April, May, June we are red, but April, May, June we are red, as you can see, but July and August we are green. And if we disregard this other red right here at September 2021, you could see October was also green before we had this massive dump. And even while we started having this massive dumps right here. You could see it clearly that all the way from November 2021 it was red, December was red, January was red in 2022, but we still had a relief rally, guys. There was still that relief rally right here, whereby we had 2 months of pump. So that is definitely the relief rally we are to be expecting. And you could see right here from this fib level right here, we have majorly dropped into this major support around here. You can see we dropped all the way down to this major support from the monthly time frame. That is one of the reasons why you should be doubling down on your Bitcoin trade. So with the look of things, I think in as much as we've literally found support at the $65,000, this is very, very good. We've kind of found support at the $65,000, and we are most likely going to be rallying into this either $82,000. Once we are able to retest $82,000, we are most likely going to be dumping all the way from there towards the downside. Probably we could find support around here at $36,000, $37,000, $40,000. Then we could start rallying towards the upside. I think this is majorly going to be what we should be expecting. So right now, I'm not expecting Bitcoin to even drop below $65,000 again. For the main time, for short term, for the next 2-3 months, I'm not expecting Bitcoin to drop below $65,000. So for the next 2 months or 3 months, I am still very much bullish on Bitcoin. So you could see it right here from this chart, from the monthly time frame, that this is where my liquidation price is currently at 50,300 300 level. So this is actually something we need to be cautious of. So the market is still definitely going to be bullish this month. So I'm still very much bullish on Bitcoin this month. So this is actually the right time for you to long most coins, but you have to be very careful on how you use your leverage. So look at things right here. You can see it's clearly that this is currently where we currently are. Until we get this kind of relief rally right here, that is when we could actually start getting dumps. Even while we were actually getting all these dumps in the previous years right here, you could see after we had 3-month dump, we had a little bit of green, at least one green candle. Then we had continuation of dump of 2-month candle, one little month candle, green candle, more dump. Then we started rallying from there. So with the look of things, March is most likely going to be bullish. So with the look of things, from the monthly time frame, it is so clear of where we currently are right now. So with the look of things, I think this is definitely what all we need right now for us to be assured that March is definitely going to be a bullish month. So yep, I think this is basically all we need to know. There's no need for me to dive into any other chart right here. So we could see clearly from this other chart right here that we got rejected from this resistance right here at $73,200, which is fine, which is totally fine. We are either going to find support around here, which is 70,500. So as you can see, there seems to be a level of support around this level, which if I should change this to line right here, you could see we are most likely finding support around here. So we are getting a move like this. You could see we're getting a move like this, finding support at the 70,500 level. Then we could break above 73,000 and we could rally much higher. So I think our next target is mostly going to be the $79,000, $80,000 level. So I think this is just basically all we need to know. The market is still very much bullish. If we can look at gold right here, gold is still green, but gold is at a level of support right here. So it's either gold finds support around this level at $5,080 and it rallies all the way to $5,257, or gold breaks below this support and it's going to be dumping into this level at $4,800. For the S&P 500, nothing really much. S&P 500 has gotten rejected from this level, and just like I said in my previous video, it seems like it's most likely going to be more bearish than bullish, given the fact that it has been in the downtrend for a long time. Anything can happen, but this is basically all we need to know. Thank you guys for watching. If you do enjoy this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash that like button and share this video with your friends, guys. Peace out.